What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome to With Heroes. This is a brand new idle game that just came out yesterday and brought to you by NeoWiz. So if you do want to download the title, I will have the links in the description below. So let's start this off as we always do, starting off with the heroes that you can collect and taking it from the top. We got Cthulhu in the place to be. This really makes me feel like I need to go back and play Smite one more time, but let's get back to the game. Cthulhu's here. Now from a technical aspect, I'm not really a fan of pint-sized character models when it comes to my hero collectors, but that's totally subjective. I will say within the confines of the art style that this game chose, some of the character models do look quite good. So Cthulhu looks pretty good here. Sun Wukong, once again, in the confines of this game's art style, he looks pretty decent there. We'll go through a few more of them here. We have an arachnid waifu there. Look, see, like some of them look actually okay. I just think they would look better if they were full-size models instead of pint-size. But once again, subjective. Some are hit or miss. Like Beowulf right over here looks really, really good. But if we take a look at Zeus here, like how are they in the same game together? Like look at how good he looks within the confines of this art style compared to this guy. Like, so very hit and miss when it comes to the characters here in this game. As you guys can see, a lot of the characters are based on mythology and lore as well. So we have Guan Yu, King Arthur in a place to be as well. We had Vlad, Gilgamesh, got like a bootleg Assassin's Creed guy there, or what, Da Vinci. So I actually do like when games do this, when they kind of reimagine characters from mythology, lore, stories, and things like that. I do like that. So that's what you can kind of look forward to. You got Napoleon there using a rocket launcher for some reason. Hanzo, who I've actually never seen a Hanzo look like that before, but there you go. We got a sitting Dude Fu right over there as well. Musashi in the place to be, Dracula. So quite the collection of characters. Got a werewolf waifu, Alexander there. So I like the time period that they went for. We got Beethoven there, very cool. So there you go. Those are the characters that you can expect to collect in this game. Let's go ahead and jump into combat here. We're gonna scroll back over here to our dungeons here. Now, just like in most idle games, as you're offline, you're going to continue to accrue resources, experience points, etc., etc. You can log on right over here and grab all of those. This game right here is only 8 hours of offline time. So there you go there. We're gonna go ahead and jump into Battle 9-1. In this game, you have different formations that you can set up as well. As you guys can see here, you can also make the formation stronger based on different types of upgrade materials that you're gonna acquire over time. So it makes it so that depending on what type of team and what type of RNG you have, you can probably find some type of formation that's going to fit that flow for you. So we're gonna go ahead and throw in my full Chaos team here. And as you guys can see, we're my full Death team from the Chaos faction. And just like in a lot of these idle games, as you have the same exact faction, you're gonna get bonuses. So now I'm gonna have an additional 5% attack and crit rate. And there's different types of bonuses depending on what type of faction breakdown and what type of combination of those faction breakdowns they're in. There you go. So let's go ahead and jump into combat now. Like in most idle games, it's pretty hands-off. It's very, very idle. So there's no interaction in combat whatsoever. It's all about building your formation, building your team, and letting them go. So you're not gonna be able to select ultimate skills or anything like that. It is pure idle in its purest form. Now, as far as combat is concerned, as you guys can see, we have ×2 over here, as well as skip battle. This game, of course, like many idle games out there, does have a VIP. Now, this says you can do ×2 speed once you're grade 2. Let me tell you something. Grade 2 is not something that you're going to get very fast at all. I'm thinking that the average player is probably going to hit grade 2 around like day 4 or day 5, maybe. Don't think of grade 2 like level 2. Think of it as VIP 2, and that will make a lot more sense on why I still don't have it unlocked. And I've been playing this game pretty hard. Well, I don't want to say hardcore, but I've been playing this game pretty diligently since the game came out, and I still don't have ×2 speed. I don't understand why games do this. There's a lot of companies out there that try to bore you out of your wallet. Like, if we can bore our players so much with this super slow combat speed, maybe they'll give us money. Didn't get me. Hopefully it won't get you. I just can't stand that. So, I mean, if you want to make it, no, even with skip battle, I feel like those should be available to pretty much all players, because just having it in the game, you basically play your hand, right? You're telling players that you know that the battles are tedious, you know that there's not really a lot of interaction, and you know you really want to skip it. So why do I have to pay to fix your game? You know, that's what it really boils down to. Like this is like you have a problem in your game and you want to sell the solution, it's just, I can't stand it. So many games do that, but you know what? There you go. And for whatever reason, this game, really bizarre design decision. So in most idle games, you can just idle the last stage that you defeated. This game you can too, but you have to manually click it every single time. So let's say I'm just playing all day. I'm going. I get all the way down to like chapter 55, like something crazy. Until I press this button, my auto will not go to chapter 55 to start idling. So let's say I crash or if I forget, I'll come back the next day and I would have been idling stage 9 even if I was on stage 55, which I think is silly. Just do that automatically. So, you know, you're late to the idle party. Not great thus far. Let's keep it moving here. Now, if we go over here to Portal, we can actually get a slightly different viewpoint of battle here. Why? I don't really know, but you have one. So slightly different perspective in battle. This is just kind of like an endless tower mode. The higher you go up this tower, the more rewards that you get. Pretty straightforward. You've definitely seen that before. But for whatever reason in this game, it has a different viewpoint. Look at my boy over here. Just like, I guess he's like a Pokemon trainer. Is he just riding an ant here with a net or a beetle? That's like a Goliath beetle, I think. Don't fact check me on it. Just respect me on it. All right. So easy claps here. What did you just throw at me, dude? Down goes Napoleon. Nice little AoE, needle hair. This was Rapunzel, by the way. Of course I had to get myself a nice Rapunzel. I want to get a Medusa, but who knows how long I'm going to be sticking around in this game. Probably not that long. So there you go. That is the little endless tower mode there. If we continue on and kind of show you what other gameplay modes you can do here, I showed you Dungeon, which is your tried and true kind of normal campaign mode. Portal's your endless tower. Arena is what you'd expect. It's arena. You go in here, you find someone that you feel like you can defeat based on your power levels. Let's go for this guy right over here. Let's try to test our skills here a little bit. Let's see if we can beat someone that's a little closer to our power level. And once again, ×2, skip, not available. So you have to sit through these matches where you have 0 interactions whatsoever. Bad decision trying to bore people out of their money, Neo is. I'm telling you, that might have worked in 2016, 2017, 2018, maybe even a little bit of the first part of 2019. But it ain't happening here in mid-2020. I assure you, well, I can't assure you, but I don't feel like it should work. It's just a bad design decision. There are so many mobile games out there, and the amount of time that you have to capture a player's attention and to try to keep them in your game and keep that retention going is so small, right? It's so small. New mobile games come out every single day, and you try to play these like little, like these little old school mobile methods of trying to weasel money out of players. I just think people are going to be like, screw this game, I'm going to play something else. And they're never, ever going to come back. This is not the type of game that I feel that people are going to re-download in a year from now. Like, this is not the type of game. Like, if it doesn't come out hard and fast the first time,
that's what she said.
If it doesn't come out hard and fast the first time, I don't really see people ever coming back to a game like this due to that. So bad design decisions all the way around, in my opinion, ladies and gentlemen. But whatever, let's get back to the game. I could be wrong. So that's that. I still don't have these other gameplay modes unlocked, so that's going to unlock at level 35. I'm only level 21 at the moment. Same thing with Stronghold, levels opens up at level 60. Mines is going to be your daily resource grind. These are going to be materials that allow you to evolve your individual character classes. So I'll show you a little bit more of that once we get to that section. Right now, my guild does not have a guild boss located, so I can't show you guild boss. And then exploration is one of these really, a lot of games do this. I don't like the way that this is even portrayed in any game that I've ever played. But basically, you and your guild are kind of fighting against these little swarms of enemies, and basically, you are trying to defeat these little nodes here with the help of your guild to try to clear out this entire thing. So it's just really more combat that, at the end of the day, you can't skip, you have no interactions with, you can't speed it up unless you're VIP. It's just it's just not fun. It's just not fun at all. You don't want to do it. So that is that, ladies and gentlemen, all the way around. Definitely not my favorite idle game at all, at the least bit. Even the summoning in this game is a little just anticlimactic here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and buy some of these chips here. So we'll buy the chips. We'll go on over here to the black market, and we'll go ahead and buy... I don't want a card chest. I'm going to buy a hero chest, but I can't get the premium hero chest because I don't have 90 little hero chips, so whatever. We'll just go with these here. Go ahead and buy one of these hero chips. Here is the summoning. Just not fun. You got to go to the store. You got to buy some chips. You got to come back. Then you got to buy them individually. Not great. But we did get zombie there. There we go. Next one up. And who do we get? Geronimo. And got one more summon here. And Ifrit. All right, so that is your summoning. The game does have like a little, I guess, a road to showing you how to like learn the game. And throughout this little traversal, you're gonna find different upgrades and different types of bonuses that they give you as you complete steps. So within about 2 days, I was able to get all the way to step 47, and that gave me 1, 2, 3 summons right there as well. So even then, not great. Going on over here to the VIP. This is where I am right now. When it comes to trying to get VIP 2 to unlock ×2 speed, I'm still very far away. So like I said, I would say the average player will probably get VIP 2 right around like day 3 or 4, maybe 5, depending on how you're playing. Definitely not within day 2, in my opinion, because I think I was playing a lot more than most people would have played. So that is that. So back over here, let's go ahead and unlock Zombie over here. Get him unlocked, and I'll show you what the upgrade process looks like, and that is what we're gonna call the video adieu, ladies and gentlemen. Bad quality of life here once again. So, all right, so I'll give you a little bit of respect here for having a button. If you long press level up, it'll ask you, do you want to level up the character to max? I like that. All right, so off to a decent start. Now, when it comes to leveling up your equipment, right, it is so tedious. So long press, max, evolve, click, long press, max, evolve, go to the next one. Long press, max, evolve. Like, why? Why not just have level up every piece of my gear all at once? It's just very tedious and kinda slow, but that is how the game does go. There you go. Anyway, guys, so that is with Heroes. In my opinion, not one of the better idle games out there, and it really kind of confuses me because it's so late to the idle game party. There's been so many idle games out there that basically have paved the blueprint, ladies and gentlemen. There's literally a blueprint on how to make good idle games already out there. How do you mess up on so many different aspects of this game? I have no idea. But there you go. My name is FG3000. That is with Heroes, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.